G'day friends and fans, welcome to Tabletop News. I'm your host, the author David Applegate, author of the books The Boyhood Arcade, Power Games, and Into the Oz Mound. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the patrons and other supporters who help make this channel possible, and invite you to join them after the show. Just going to take a moment to check the audio, see that we're live, and we are. Yep, we have audio. Good. Now let's dive right in. In case you can't tell, I have the flu. I was feeling better earlier, but I'm starting to wind down again. So my apologies if I race too quickly over this. We have a lot to get to. We have the One Ring 2nd edition. Starter pack $7.95. This is from Free League Publishing, the official tabletop role-playing game based on J.R.R. Tolkien, designed specifically to evoke the atmosphere of both The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Contains rules for creating heroes and sending them off on adventures in Eärendil, west of the Misty Mountains, a land threatened by the growing shadow. This new offer brings you beautifully illustrated, full-color, the One Ring 2nd edition rules plus source books. Play the threshold and you get the basic set. 5 titles for retail value of $46. Pay more than the threshold of $18.67. Level up and get 2 additional supplements. On top of that were $40. What's in the starter collection? Oh, of course, the core rules, the Lore Master screen, Strider mode, which is the rules for solo play. The bonus collection has Ruins of the Lost Realm, Southern Eärendil, its peoples and its dangers, and Tales from the Lowlands. Wild are the lands of the Old North Kingdom. We have 6 adventures contained within. Next up, we have Traveller Sectors. Core collection, $17.95. New sectors for Traveller, with construction guides, source books, and more information about Chartered Space. Published 2020 by Mongoose. These supplements provide a gaze of the Third Imperium Galactic Empire, which can enrich any Traveller campaign. Traveller is not included. This is sectors, which is complementary to the other offer, and that is the Traveller update. All right, pay the minimum, $17.95. Get the core rule books. Core supplements. And level up, pay the threshold price of $41.44, and you also get the Frontier collection of 7 more supplements worth $242. Now, the core collection gets you the MGT sector, the process of creating a Traveller sector from scratch, the World Builder's Handbook, creating worlds from scratch or expanding, the Third Millennium, complete history of the Galactic Empire, has never been told before, and core adventures. As it says, we've got 3 core adventures. Level up and you get the Spiraled Extents. These are 2 sectors on the edge of Chartered Space, Beyond and Vanguard Reaches. Beyond the Claw, another sector, another 2 complete sectors. Okay, we have the Spiraled Marches, starting point for 1,000 campaigns, and Danube, a contemporary. This border's vague extents in the Great Rift. It has seen many fierce rivalry amongst its dukes. Contemporary and temporary deals created fragmented political situation ripe for the exploitation. Deep and the Dark covers 2 sectors of human and Aslan space. The law sectors the trailing frontier, once a safe province, and its future site of humanity's death struggle against the Kiri of the Thousand Worlds, backwater and frontier. Half the Legion rise in the Third Imperium, the other half is home to minor states and independent worlds. Durham Expeditions, what lies beyond the Solomani. More sectors. And Aliens of Chartered Space, some more Aliens version 3 and 4. And again, this does not contain the core rules for Traveller. Apologise, but I think this one, I think it is a little overpriced, but I always recommend Level Up. And if you're a Traveller fan, I believe it's still worth it. Traveller 24 update. Now, 24 update, 7095 gets you the updated core rules for 2020. Yes. Gets you the 2nd edition from Mongoose Traveller MGT. 1795 gets you the 5 titles. All one price gets one price. That's it. No leveling up. All 5 titles for one price. So you get the updated core rulebook. You get the core rulebook, the updated companion, the updated books. So the updates, Venture class ships, small craft, and robots. Robots are fun, right? Danger, Will Robinson, danger. You don't have to be a wrestling fan. If you want to add a new dimension to your combat, try Wide World Wrestling. $7.95 gets you Wide World Wrestling 2nd edition, Warlock Pro Wrestling, New Year's Fray, and the Big Store. Standalone RPG in Worldwide Wrestling, play confidence tricksters, running a game on a greedy mark. Something for I apologize. All right. Shadowrun 4th edition Sprawl Mega Pack. 20 source books, $17.95 for the base set. $17.95 gets you the 6 complete source books in the starter collection, retail value of $102.50. Level Up, pay the threshold price of $32.18. You get the additional bonus, 14 titles. Much more value. Okay. The Almanac, Guide to the Awakened World. Runner Havens, exactly as it says, places to hide. Seattle and Hong Kong, and other places. Seattle Sourcebook for 2072. Sprawl Site Guides. Added the guides to the corporations of 2070. Now, Level Up, which I recommend you do, you get to find out more about the dragons, the real power behind the throne, and more source books, or campaigns, settings, and basically mini source books. You've got gangs, jackpoints, mercs, magical societies. And the 4th edition called Mega Pack. About $70.95 gets you the base. 10 titles in the base set. Beat the threshold price of $32.49 and you get the remainder with 15 more titles. Here we have the 4th edition 20th anniversary set. Introductory mission. Runner's Compendium, additional rules. Runner's Toolkit, more information on running. Arsenal. 3 people ought to be armed. Augmentation, better, stronger, faster. Street magic, spells and spirits. Just the beginning. Digital grimoire, nobody knows. All magic. Unwired, hack the planet. And the Game Master screen. Now, of course, the Mega Collection, which I always recommend it up. Level Up. Attitude. The streets will eat them up and spit them out. We have music, entertainment, sports, and other scenes where you can make your mark. Street Legends and Supplemental. Street Legends, more than 30 renowned figures of the 6th world, and supplemental 10 more characters. Runner's Black Book collects material from various products in the past, puts it all together in a new format with new gear specifically. Sorry. And then you've got the Euro War antiques. And you've got mini source books on animals, plants, safe houses, Sims, Dreams, State of the Art, which is a dossier to help runners on what's happening in the 6th world and where the adept, where the samurai. And 2050, the rewind back to where it all started. Spire, the city must fall. The Dark Elves said, we did nothing. We did nothing, boss. However, the Dark Elves were revolting. But $12.95 gets you the core rule books. Spire, the industrial fantasy punk role-playing game where you're a dark elf, join the Ministry of Resistance to overthrow your cruel high elf overlords. Starter collection gives you a cool rulebook. Strata, information on the upper areas, campaigns. Level up and you get more shadow operations, black magic, Codex of the Deep Spire, Mysteries of the Deep, masks, what they mean and how to use them, secrets from the Sun, Elven Spies and Skullduggery, and some audio. Heart, the City Beneath. Heart is a follow-up to the Undercity but it's a standalone game. Heart lies beneath the spire, the mile-high tower. $70.95 gets you Heart, the City Beneath. Obsession and Wonder in the Nightmare Dungeons. Burdened and Broken, take your spy characters from the city above and put them in the city below. Vinmissy and Black Ops, as it says, Black Op operations under the Spire. Sanctum, build yourself a sanctum and defend it. Daughter elsewhere, as it says, the darkness is encroaching on Heart. Can you save it? Forge in the Dark 2, a new standalone role-playing game based on Blades in the Dark. Sorry. Adapt fast-paced suspense rules for Cold War espionage, royal court intrigue, character-driven space opera, near future action, wizarding school, and pirate-themed adventures. 95 gets you 4 complete games in the starter collection. Beat the threshold price $70.95 and get 3 more games. Adrenaline, Forge in the Dark, Adrenaline, modern, near future. You steal, shoot, and loot. Minutes to Midnight, spies in a Cold War scenario. The teacher in a game about a small group of witches trying to learn valuable lessons on magic. Blades in the Dark, free system document. Basically, the core mechanics. Bonus collection, level up, which I recommend you do, and you get the Rebel Crown. Return to you're the rightful heir, but you've been ousted, and you want your throne back. So you'll beg, borrow, steal, murder your way back into the court and overthrow the usurper. A Nocturne. It's been a million since the first rocket. Struck out deeper in space. We've changed ourselves, created new ways of building civilizations. We've clinged to hunks of metal that fling us through this starry night close to the speeds of light. In the pan-human dysphoria, drifted apart from centuries, but still human. Do we break hold of all Earth? Follows a Nocturne. Follows a crew of waifs and scoundrels aboard a splinter craft, a massive and decrepit satellite spaceship crawling its way with mutant offspring of forgotten crews and ancient AIs as they fly the diseased stars of pan-human disorder for profit and plunder. Sea of Dead Men, Piracy and Adventure, and the Lawless Sea. Start off as novices and build yourself up. All right, that's all we have for the bundle of holding. Next we have nice little map set, modular Japanese city streets for D&D, a Battlemap tile set, a terraced rice paddy farm with free sample and Cyclopean net. Currently, number 1, Warhammer Fantasy. The latest edition. Deft stats like fingers. A supplement for playing characters in the rogue old ranger class. The old world is home to many rogues, individuals who make a living by preying on their fellow citizens, whether driven to crime through poverty, sloth, desperation, or malice. Such characters prefer not to make a living through honest labor, but acquire coin through trickery, extortion, and theft. Many rogues worship one of the several facets of the Renard, the god of tricksters. While it's not forbidden divinity as such, the worship of Ronald is far from respectable in many provinces. Rangers make their living traveling the wild places of the world and living off the land. There's many dangers. The skills practice make them invaluable to adventurers. Tale of God of the Wild was often besieged by rangers and their ilk. And these cultures described here in detail. All right. Ending soon is the Tome of Maps Kickstarter from Snowy Maps. Epic book containing 100 plus maps. And as always, I invite you to support me. You can support me a number of ways, including Patreon. All my other links are in the description below. Please and thank you. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.